Yeah.
When my cousin was killed, and I wish I had more time to go deeply into this, but I don't. My cousin was just killed a couple weeks ago, back in July. And when he was killed, the last thing that was on my mind when he was killed was thinking, I should forgive this person that killed my cousin. I wasn't thinking about forgiveness at that time. I just wanted justice. I just wanted justice to be brought forth. And even the fleshly side of me, because my cousin was in the streets, and so the fleshly side of me wanted someone to go and retaliate. I'm just being real with y'all. These are the thoughts that were going through my head. I was raised with my cousin as if he was my little brother. So when he was killed, my first thoughts were, I hope somebody goes and gets this person that did this to my cousin. And I had to rebuke myself. I had to really get rid of those thoughts. I had to pray for God to get rid of those thoughts because I was thinking retaliation. My cousins were out in the streets looking for the murderer, and I was kind of happy. Like, I hope they get him. But then the more I thought about it, the more I prayed on it, I said, what am I doing? My first reaction ain't always my best reaction, right? So I thank God that
Tiff tells you that all the time, doesn't she?
Yeah. And you know, part of me wanted to go out and do the wrong back to that person.
Right.
Like, yo, you killed my little cousin.
Right.
So I could understand people's outrage when it comes to the situation. Because I wasn't thinking about hugging anybody.
Right.
In fact, the person that we thought might have set my cousin up came into the hospital. And we weren't sure if she did it or not, but she came to the hospital. And my thoughts were, because we were in the hospital room waiting, and I'm sitting there looking at her, and I'm like, should I expose this girl or not? Because I'm thinking she might have set my cousin up, and she came here and had the audacity to sit right here with us and grieve with us and cry tears. That's what I was thinking in my head. And I said, man, no. It has to be about Christ and not myself in this situation. And it was the toughest thing because she even came to the funeral afterwards. And all my cousins were looking at her like, yo, we should tear her up right now. And we behind the scenes, we were telling each other, do not retaliate. Please don't respond to hate with more hate. Don't respond to violence with more violence.
All right.
So we really had to go through that whole process right there. So I understand why people are outraged. I just went through this situation not too long ago, just in July. So I thank God for revealing that to me and then shedding light on this situation. I did not want to hug her. There's some days I don't even think I would hug her if I saw her face to face right now. I'm not going to, her or whoever did it.
Right.
I'm just saying. But when it comes to this is radical, man. I applaud this brother for wanting to hug the murderer of his brother because he wanted to show her the love of Christ. Not just because he wanted to like be a nice person, but the reason behind this was because he wanted to show her the love of Christ.
Yeah, F.F. Bruce said something that was dope. He said the best way to destroy an enemy is to turn him into a friend.
Yeah.
You know, it's as Christians, that's what we're supposed to do. Right. You know, is gain someone for the glory of God, even those who oppress and even those who commit wrongs against us. You know.
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, like I can't do it. Wayne can't do it. It's only by the grace of God, man. There's no way. I've been in a situation where I forgave someone, and I was wondering, how is this even happening?
Yeah.
You know, like, how is this even possible? How is it possible to go to bed at night and not, clench my fists and be angry? You know, so there was grace for that. The Lord was like on it. And so, we depend upon Christ to have that peace that surpasses all understanding, even in the midst of wrongs against us, man.
Yeah, amen.